Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Ooh, hat just popped up. Welcome back to GT3. And you remember from the last stream, we had just dipped our feet into another championship. It's the Professional All Japan GT Championship. So we still got that going on, and you know, I don't think I'll be able to finish the entire series today, but we'll see how I feel. But we only were able to get one race done, so that means we got 9 to go, and everything's 15 laps, takes 30 minutes about, so you can do your math there. Still got like 4 hours to go. So, I think, say hi, Robin, Lisa, BY, Nyson, and then Vils was here a while ago. So, hey y'all, hopefully you guys had a good week, and, you know, I've been busy. F1 has gotten its reveals finally, started out, besides just Haas. We got some new F1 cars and liveries. And, yeah, it's exciting. We'll talk about it though. Alright, I'm just gonna wipe my glass real quick and then we'll start the timer. Or resume it rather. Just keep going. Oh wait, there's something in my eye. I'm not immediately sad, guys, don't worry. Alright, let's get going. So we got race 2 coming up. We've been in the casual Supra, and I kind of over upgraded. And I don't know if I should try the stock challenge, but I think, well, if I had the stage 2, it would be more fair, but then it would go slower. So, you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to stick with stage 3 though. And Super Slicks because that's just the better tire strategy. And yeah, 20 laps, man. Yikes. Let's just go with it. If it takes us 4 hours and we race next to nobody because of no competition, then, well, that's just kind of what's going to happen, right? The AR slow, the AIR slow. Yeah. Only a week left to the Daytona 500. Finally gonna be racing season. I'm just cruising here. Just gonna get in the habit of driving. I haven't actually played games in like a week because I've been really busy at work. I did a lot of long hours. But I will get to my overtime later on, so it'll be worth it. And I'm happy that at least now, finally, can have some time to just vibe. Alright, let's step our foot on the gas, actually. See, I think they had the stage 2 turbo on. And I didn't buy that, because I thought in the Professional League they'd be max upgraded. That was the whole point. So maybe I should have stuck with medium tires just to see if I can race them. Maybe we'll do that on race 3. We'll stick the medium tires on so that we have to pit more often, but we can pull a gap, you know? Maybe make some variations. Yeah, in a straight line we're flying. But then look, they are doing 190 miles an hour. They are upgraded. It's just the AIR is just slow, I think. McLaren is a Roblox game. Yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, F1 had some reveals finally. Ooh, some bumps. AI actually driving. We got, since the Haas reveal last week, we got Red Bull revealing their livery, but not the car. We got Aston Martin and McLaren showing off their whole cars and liveries, with Aston also doing a track shakedown, which is nice. We finally got to see 2022 cars on the track for the first time ever. And I gotta say, I really like the 2022 cars. I think they initially looked a little strange last year, but now that they've actually like done proper comparisons in real life and you could see one on a track, I think they look great. Maybe the front wing looks a little bit strange now. We get some getting used to. but I think they look great, and you know, can't wait to see them race. You know, my favorite livery. I know I'm wearing an Aston Martin cap, but genuinely, it's the Aston Martin. I think it looks the best looking car of the 4 we've seen. McLaren looks not bad, but I actually still love the orange and blue, like they did in 2019 with that royal blue, or whatever it was called. That was my favorite. Actually racing the Supras. I mean, I'm just vibing because I want to make this, you know, somewhat have some company here. I want to push for super hot laps. Also, since it's 20 laps, we might have to make these tires last. Not that it's going to be a huge deal. But yeah, I'm excited. Ferrari revealed their new merch, and I gotta say, their 2022 cap, especially like Leclerc and Sainz replica caps, they look so good. Their Ferrari caps are perfect. I am 100% gonna buy one. The only thing I'm stuck on is which driver do I buy. I don't want to buy both, because $60 per cap is still too much. So, if I could buy only one cap, either Leclerc or Sainz, who would it be? I'm not sure. I've been forever waiting for an excuse to buy a Leclerc cap. But it's like, did Sainz already sign a contract extension? I don't remember. If he's going to be racing next year, though, then I'll just buy the Leclerc cap and buy Sainz next year. But if this is going to be Sainz' only year, last year Ferrari, which I doubt, I think he's going to get the extension, I'll go ahead with Leclerc's cap. Your new way of saying hello is Joe Mama. We've lost him. Actual pushing. Also revealed, related to this, is Gran Turismo had, besides their state of play from last week, they revealed that they're working on a new AI model called Sophie, which takes like machine learning and learns from inputs of real drivers. It's sort of similar to Forza's Drivatar, but apparently the AI, at least what's shown in the showcase videos, is shown to like actually be competitive, make defensive moves, make offensive moves, give people space, you know, race like the professionals. And that sounds really cool. If they can nail it, then I would, you know, really hope that they make the single player meaningful, because it is going to come to GT7 in a future update. And that means, you know, hopefully we see that, and it's not just like a glorified rubber band. But probably not going to come for like a year or so. It seems still probably in its early stage. Hey Justin. Yeah, Aston's looking into WC hypercars. I mean, we should get some more manufacturers, get some more competition, right? Been forever since they've done like the big boy hypercars, or the main class really. They've only just done GT3s forever. Alright, well now we're running loose. We've finally shaken off the Supra after sort of cruising around, but I just immediately did a 16, so I was kind of holding back pace because I'm still trying to get in the groove. I haven't played any driving games since we played GT3 last week. And I'm still tired. This championship is going to be slugging. I kind of call it as like what, like 170 or so hot laps. It'd be cool if we had the wheel for this though. We can make it somewhat, you know, more engaging. Not that I dislike the controller. I think it's fine driving a controller, but bring something new to the table. I could drive a Assetto Corsa or GT Sport for 3 hours on the wheel straight and be completely happy in hour 3 even. Yeah, I think we should throw on the medium tires with this configuration because clearly we've brought too much power. Plus it'll make the car grippier. We can drive even faster, with the exception of pitting. Yeah, we just ran a 114 and we're already like gapping the AI. Our tires are fine. That's it. I have no idea who that is. Is that like a collector? YouTuber? The top of the Aston looks like a toilet seat. Wow. What we've seen with the F1 cars, especially from the top view, the design philosophies are very different. Aston and McLaren seem to have gone with like a real slick, a slim design in the middle of the car, or Aston Martin's like wide it up. And who knows, that could be huge for their development. It could pay off, and Aston Martin could be the Mercedes of 2014. Or they could be the Haas of last year, because they got their design completely wrong. You don't know. I mean, we're going to get the winter shakedown in like 2 weeks. So, we'll get to see a little bit of how the cars are doing. Then we'll have an official preseason test, and then the first race is in like a month. Just like 5 weeks away. There's still some time, but the days are getting less and less. March seems to be a pretty exciting time, overall. We got GT7, we got new F1s. I'm pretty happy for it. I mean, I had thought the 2022 car would be smaller than the 2021, and I hope it is smaller, because the cars are too big, they're too wide, they're too long. It makes a track like Monaco really, boring, because the cars can't really attack, just to follow it fast. So a smaller car would be better. But it still looks like cars are still big. I think the big question is, are those design changes going to actually improve the racing? That's still a huge question mark. And, as of today, only cars have been, shipped down. No actual racing yet. We'll find out in the winter track session, whatever you want to call it, the Barcelona test in 2 weeks. I'm sure teams will want to study aero. Okay, so it looks like we are going to have to pit on the Super Slicks because we're at half distance and my tires are yellow. Let's get a drift going. Already a whole pit stop ahead of the Supra, the other Supra. Front wings are higher, yeah. We've seen with the Aston Martin shakedown, the front wing is much higher. It's like it sticks up kind of. It's too high. That's because of the whole ground effect thing they're doing this year. The cars are supposedly, driven by ground effect rather than pure aerodynamics. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it means we get more flying cars. Actually, I hope we don't, but it's something. It hasn't been seen in like 40 years. And then the laps. It would have been nice if this was 15 laps, but nope. 20. Already 37 seconds. I thought like just a few laps ago we were 25 seconds ahead. They are slugging. We're gonna lap the AI, I think. I think one of them just pitted. Depends. I thought they were doing well at the start. Tires must have dropped off hard. Hey look, an AI car. First time we're seeing that in forever. So slow. Trying to push for their fastest lap. 14. So close to that 13.9 that we got. Not sure if sliding's better or grip's better. I think for that corner the grip was better. That first corner is so tricky to nail. Also, my even tires are finally like wearing down. Yeah, the Indy cars now look boxy. Oh, the Supra's pitting me. How many cars are we going to lap in the pits here? I think all but the Supra. Another 14.1. The car starts up. Everything's starting up again. So we lapped NSX and the other Skyline. Left the other Supra like it's nothing. The blue and pink Alpine is coming, yep. The BWT. I mean, the only good thing about that is Seb's got his German helmet back. By the way, last week was Race of Champions, and Seb did pretty well. He got runner-up, second place. Considering he lost to Loeb, the GOAT of Rally. Not bad. 14-0, man. We're just pushing, and we just cannot crack that 13. Okay, my tires are starting to run out. We missed our shots. Unless I pit, then we'd have cold tires. Don't think we'll break that 13.9. Oh well. Tires will last. I think they will. I was just trying to push for a time. They do have noticeably less grip, which kind of makes sense, right? My front right is orange. Get out of the grass. Do that. That was 115. That was a terrible lap. That was the Super Bowl. That is tomorrow. I haven't really... Well, NFL had the Pro Bowl last week, which was like the All-Star game, and nobody really cares about that. More of like a club game. But yeah, tomorrow's the Super Bowl between Cincinnati and the Rams. Cincinnati has not been this successful in the playoffs since like 1990, I think, or 89, something like that, where they lost the Super Bowl. So they're trying to get payback for 30 years ago. And their opponent, the Rams, lost the Super Bowl a couple years ago. So somebody's getting redemption. Someone's getting redemption tomorrow, which is cool. Although, I mean, personally, I kind of hope Cincinnati does it because, you know, it ends the memes. Plus, like, I was actually like really shocked that Burrow took down Mahomes twice. He took him down in the regular season, then he took him down in the playoffs. And if you can take down the Chiefs and the Titans, you can take down the Rams. This is a weird football playoffs, that's for sure. I thought everybody was expecting like, you know, Kansas City and like Green Bay or, you know, someone of that caliber just get another boring Super Bowl. But no, we got two underdogs. I think it's the number 4 seeds in both conferences. Squidward game. Remember that Super Bowl where they showed the Squidward pancakes, but then they turned it into sicko mode? That was the year the Rams were in the Super Bowl, so who knows, maybe there's some bad juju. It's said that Kansas City lost the AFC Championship because they played that country song, Fancy Like, at halftime when they were up, and that dropped a curse on them. Everyone knows if you play the Fancy Like song, the Applebee's country song, you know what I'm talking about, then you're cursed to die. Yeah, the worst things to say he's ever seen. And it was because Hillenberg died a few months prior to that, so everyone wanted a tribute, and that wasn't exactly a tribute. It was more of a, what about the money? Our tire is a crisp orange. It's a Max Verstappen orange now, but it has made it. A lot of times have kind of dropped, but it doesn't really matter. We're just vibing around these last corners. Another 25 minutes. These races take forever. This series is like, I think, probably one of the most painful. But the good news is, this is the last championship of the IA license. We only have 3 more championships after this, and they're all in the Super license. So we gotta do some endurances before we get to that point. But we are really running out of races, which is, you know, honestly something I welcome. Yeah, 25 minutes later, and looks like some good mix. Supra came second, and the NSX and the GTRs are, well, trading places, so let's see where they end up. NSX still holds P2 in the standings, so I think he got second in the other race, the first race. So it will be interesting to see how that develops. Anyway, that's 30k in the bag. Let's see if I get a thumbnail shot. Take a little finger break, since these races are actually tiring. Not even joking. Untangle my controller. Interesting shots. I think I used that angle though in the video before, so I don't know if I can repeat it. Yeah, close up. I should probably like invest in one of those retro, you know, upscalers or something, so that I can get, you know, a bit crisper thumbnail shots and actually stream in 60 FPS. But a good version of that is like several $100s, and I don't know if I'm just that committed. When I get my own place, I should probably invest in CRT. Interesting shot, I like that. Interesting shots. Some cool stuff for maybe like an end of video. Let's keep going. Oh man, test course. Immediately back with the test course. I forgot that we have to deal with test course. Well, that's why I bought the stage 4 turbo. Alright, let's get out the notepad. Alright. That one's at level 34. Let's bump that up. Let's bump it up to like 41. Sure. 5681. Let's just qualify to see what that top speed gives me. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I need to drop the level. I think I'm fine with that. Alright, you guys know the all-important strategy. The rubber band. 2 twists. I'm gonna break this right analog stick at some point in my life. And it's gonna be tragedy because then I can't do test course races anymore. Yep. Alright. Proven strategy, you guys all know it. The rubber band, right analog stick. Let's go. Helps us get there so I don't have to kill my thumb. Oh yeah, wheel spin. I'm actually gonna slow down a bit. So I can get that top speed, that slipstream run. Make my first lap bad so I can get that big slipstream later on. 10 seconds back, yeah. Now watch I actually like just compromise my entire race because they can do 250 miles an hour or something like that. Now it works safe. You could say it in Discord. You know, play Test Drive Unlimited on the Xbox 360. It's a really good game. I think winning is not going to be a concern. Well, losing is not going to be a concern. Yeah, we've already closed that gap in one corner. I just wanted to see what I get for top speed. .245, not bad. I'm getting pretty close to the rev limiter. I kind of planned that gear ratio pretty well. I think without doing some extensive testing. It's hard to do. It's hard to call the shots on the gear ratio. Alright, now 14 more laps of this BS. Done. Let's see. That's funny. I'll take the YouTuber Twitch ban risk, the testiclers. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like that. I'd say actually driving this is kind of boring, but you got the rubber band strategy, and you just have to steer, and you can like just chat and box music and all that jazz. Then you know, you're fine. So I think once I get on a straight, I'm gonna queue up that driving music again. Oops. And you know, we can make the time go by a bit faster, because it's gonna be kind of like 20 minutes of nothing. So let's see. Sure. Let me know if you hear that. Or is it too loud? I was at a retro game shop was it last weekend or 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. I went to a retro game shop not so long ago, and there was this kid who was buying Ridge Racer Type 4, and that made me smile. So someone mathed it. 100 seconds, and we have what, 13 laps to go. It's gonna be like 20 minutes or so. Too loud? Tell me if the music's too loud or whatnot. Is it possible to complete this championship this weekend? I mean, mathematically yes, but I mean, I'm gonna go today until I get tired. But these races are kind of slugging, so maybe we'll get to like race 6 or something. Call it at that. I mean, each race is taking about a half hour, so 5 races would be 2.5 hours. Ten people. We're here watching a car go around a circle, oval, for 20 minutes. And it just dropped to 6 because it's like, yikes. About 20 minutes to go. How was your guys' week? I always ask that when we're on test course. I think after this though, there's only like 2 more times we have to go on test course. Or 3. Oh, that's... I forget if Dream Car Championship has a test course race. There's one in Formula Championship, there's one in like the Wind obviously. There's no endurance that requires it, but these are basically mini endurances. And after that point, then we're done with the test course. I'm sure someone can start figuring out how many more times we get to go on a certain track. See what's next on the playlist. I shuffled it. Another Ridge Racer Type 4 song. There is a test course racing dream car. Well, okay, so that means this is the 4th last time that we are on test course. But I do think this is the last time we're going only 15 laps on test course. I think it only gets worse from here on out. Which, yikes, but it is what it is. Put in the work, put in the hours, take what's ours. Yeah, this is pretty boring. I think this is the only stream that I was not looking forward to because we aren't actually completing anything. I don't think I can do all 4 hours today because... Alright, I'll tell you guys the real situation since it's no point in holding it for the rest of this game. I basically texted my friend who lives downtown Chicago if he wants to hang out tonight. If he says yes, then I'll end the stream at a normal time. If he says no, I'll come back here and finish the championship tonight. That's the plan, guys. McDonald's Friday. Did you see they're opening a McDonald's in the metaverse? Or, like, I don't understand it. I don't want to turn this stream into another NFT rant, because I feel like everybody just NFT rants, and we're just being a dead horse at this point, but there's always something new. Look at that. 3 140.8s in a row. We are, like, we're just not even driving, we're just existing. Stuck at 235 miles an hour. Maybe if I dropped the gear ratio 1 level, we could be hitting the rev limiter right now, but I don't know. Oh well. Only so much you can make this engine do. 1 upgrade possibly. R4 Racing. I love it. So good. I should go turn it up for myself, not for a stream. Because I think, I can't hear the stream's direct audio levels, but I think it's good. Like at the same level as the Gran Turismo. Another R4 song. I mean, I did put a bunch of R4 in this playlist, to be fair. Yes, Johns. We are vibing. We are just vibing. At least this car is nice to look at. We are already about a lap the AI, by the way. I think coming up on the NSX is right here. I'm going to get him in the corners. Maybe we can beat our fastest lap record then. We get a slipstream on the corner. I'm gonna throw off our 140 streak. Although we got 140.9, I was lacking in that last lap. I don't know, are we gonna catch him before the turn? The Arta and the Ray Brigand and the 6, just driving along. Barely got a boost there. I think I'm gonna catch the other group on the corner as well, so it's not going to give us that much of a benefit. About, what, 10 seconds? Yeah, we're going to catch into corners. What's the last time we made? Probably a mid 140. 7. I only got a 1/10 of a second on that mini slipstream. Wow. I guess if you math it out right, it kind of makes sense. My boss would hate me if I said that. They're removing the Wii Races one. I thought they were removing the kneeling and stuff. To be fair, I don't think anyone genuinely believed that F1 actually stood by their Wii Races one message. I think everyone knows they were just in it to please Twitter and keep their sponsors intact. Once that was, you know, once that hype died down, let's say, then they're finally like swooping into the road again. Alright. Can we catch them on the straight, please? I still don't think so. I think we're gonna get them in the turn. I mean, we might get another shot on lap 15 or so, if they pit. What's up? I don't see me for speed. I don't think I even gained anything on that slipstream. Complete all the endurances in the game. I'd say if I had to rough guess, if you're not using the most overpowered cars in the game completely, like if you're trying to go with the spirit of the competition, I'd say 20 hours total. There's 10 races, and some of them are short, like only like 1 hour. Some of them are long, they're like 2.5 or 3 hours. So it all kind of balances out. I'd say 20 hours grand total. So if you want to turn this into a map battle, after this championship, which I'd say we got like, what, 7 races at 30 minutes each about? So that's like, what, 3.5 hours to go from there. We got 20 hours from endurances. I'd estimate Dream Car would take us probably another 4 hours. Like the win's gonna be only 30 minutes. So what, we're at 28 hours now. Polyphony will probably take us 6 or 7 hours. That's 34 about. And then Formula GT will probably take us 6 hours, so we got about 40 hours to go in this game. That is a ton. That mean, like, time-wise, we're about 2/3 of the way through, which is crazy. If I streamed for 2 hours, that is 20 streams, or 20 weeks. If I did this once a week. And if I streamed every week, that's 5 months. Now, I want to complete this game in May. Does that mean I have to put in more time? Yeah, probably. I couldn't do anything in the middle of the week this week because I worked a lot of hours. A lot more than I was expecting, so I just kind of ran out of gas. I didn't have the energy to do a Friday stream or any weeknight stream for that matter. And, you know, now that I'm finally on the weekend, it's like I mentioned, if I'm going out, then I'm going to drop the game, obviously, for the rest of the weekend. Otherwise, we might pick this back up just to grind out this championship and maybe get a start on an endurance, perhaps. Depends. Yeah, so if GT All-Stars took us 4 hours, like I said, Dream Car will probably take us 4 hours. I think it's only like 7 races. So despite the longer races, it kind of evens out. So yeah, that's really, oh yeah, we still have to do the super license. I forgot about that. There's all the variability with the time trials and the super license. That's just gonna take however long it takes me to get it. I mean, I think I'm pretty skilled. I've done all golds in both the time trials and the super license multiple times, but I remember the last time I went for all gold super license, some tests literally took me 2 hours. Back when the tests were really difficult, especially in the super license. Yeah, time attack shouldn't take too long. I think it only take like half an hour to get through all of it. The goals are a little bit easier than the super licenses. Yeah. I think actually, so then, to space it out, we should do the time trials before we do endurances, and then do endurances, and then do super license, so we can actually, you know, get the super license races. I think that's how we should space it out. Get a little break from these long races so we can do some time trials. Our lap times are slowly dropping because I think our tires are starting to drop the pace a bit. Not as much grip as before. And probably because of oil usage. Ice Guys, we're at 180 miles. We're gonna get the oil lamp pretty soon. The test course literally just eats up our oil. We're gonna be out of oil by race 3. And it's because test course is so long, it's like a 90-mile race. Literally takes up for half of that. Like Bofi's like, yeah, we'll take your oil, and then you can't change oil mid-championship, which sucks because in real life, obviously, you can change your oil between races. If you could change your tires, change your oil at the end of the race. So you know. I know even in GT4, 5, I think even GT6, back when they had championships, you still couldn't change your oil between championship rounds. Which to me was really dumb. It's like in GT4, you could suspend the championship, go back to the main menu, and do some very limited activities, but you couldn't go to GT Auto. Which never made sense to me. Now GT4's oil lamp doesn't come out until like hours and hours and hours of driving, so I don't think I ever had a problem with it until you get to endurances. $186, oil lamp's coming on in a second, guys, just you watch. 186, Q oil lamp. $187. Where's oil? Or did I drive this car before? I thought I never drove this car before in the playthrough. Or are we at 108? Like 108. I thought we were at 188. I don't know, I look pretty stupid right now though. I know the quality might be a bit different, but you guys can see it's at 189, right? Oh well. I could have sworn it was 300 km or 187 miles. You got the oil lamp. This song's a vibe. Also from Need for Speed 3. I've played this playlist before on the stream when we did the 24 Hours Le Mans endurance. Never fails. Literally, the jumps are so good on this side. I didn't even realize there's NSXs right there. That was still a bad lap time. Maybe we can catch the Skylines in lap 15. Our top speed is lower. We were hitting 236 in straight, and now we're at 234. Even if we hit a slipstream, we're probably not going to beat that 140 lap time. Well, I'm glad that you guys chat have stuck through this so far. We are wrapping up test course. Everything with test course just feels like a blur. You can start it, and then you just kind of zone out while you listen to music or talk to somebody or whatever. And then after that point, it's over. But then you gotta grind more. More and more and more. I will say, despite the always saying like, oh, we're slugging through these races, or this is a pain or something, it was never as bad as Asphalt's grind. At least with this game, there is an end game. There is an end goal, and once you grind this out, that's what you want to do. And to be fair, with this game, if you're going for 100%, that's one thing, but if you're going for completion, you only need to win the championship. You don't need to win every single race. But since we already got to the end credits, we're going for 100%. You guys all know that. Why else would I be doing this? Oh, there's the oil lamp. I didn't even realize. When did it come out? 200 miles probably? Don't think we're gonna lap them. Maybe on the corners. Maybe on the final straight. But the last lap. Oh man. We're gonna lap just after we cross the line. But 25 minutes. I think the song's about to end too. Yep. Perfect timing. I will pause that music. I don't know if you guys caught it from the 1 second. There we go. Wow. Oh, look at that. The Arda and Raybrig are trading points there. Who's going to get it? I'm going to call it there. Maybe. Do the points change when they bounce around? I don't know. Trading places left and right. Oh yeah, I don't need the rubber band anymore. Rubber band off. It was still on display, yes. I think we'll keep the music rolling once we start the next race though. The music's nice. And it helps us pass the time. Some of these long races. GT7's bringing back some classic music, and I'm pretty sure they're going to bring this song back. If it hasn't already been confirmed. First up. Oh man, Route 11. Dude. No. I didn't even remember the track list, but dude. pain. It was 6681. Remember that. I think it was level 34. Not that we're gonna need top speed. I'm putting stage 3 back on because racing the AI on Route 11 is never fun. Let me just make sure those changes confirmed. Alright. Plus we get no oil now. Alright, it's only race 4. Alright. Starting just like it's GT5. I kept the super slicks on. I forgot to put mediums. Oh well. I wanted to put mediums on, but let's do it in the next race. I never actually listened up the lyrics of this song really. You have a request for this song, we'll type it out. We only got like 3 minutes of this song. Bumping around, trying to make it around them without causing too much carnage. Meanwhile, AI are just like MySpace. One Winged Angel, the original version. So you're telling me this song is a cover of a different... It's a sort of cover. I know with this song, the reason it's named Soul on Display is because they had a contest to name it, and Soul on Display won. Oh man, thanks for punting. Dude. You were just vibing. I killed the vibe. Has many versions. Can I play the song without copyright, or is this gonna have to be a Discord thingy? I mean, you can, but I'm trying to avoid copyright. If we were on Twitch, it's one thing. I do that song request bot thing. But on YouTube, I'm trying not to get muted. Please no punch burrito Skyliner. The Mario music, I'll get copyright strike by Nintendo. I try to be nice to these AI, but they aren't nice to me. Thanks, guys. You know, we're trying to catch up, and you're not helping. I saw it coming, I was like, gotta check my rearview mirror maybe. And by the time I pressed the button, he was already in the back. Alright, I'm not gonna pass the skylines here. Just do not try it. Dude, no, the AI are so bad on this track. This is actually impossible. Ah yes. This is Ridge Racer Revolution. I'll turn this up for myself. Skylines are pretty dominant here right now. Probably because of their punting antics. Try not to get punted by them in the rear. Let's take a wide line. Let them. Whoa! How about just charge me right there? Two lanes. They both go in a side-by-side format. You know, do their dive bomb. Almost like taking the inside line is actually better than the outside to avoid the dive bomb. Max Verstappen be like. No, that's helping me as I sketch up. Now I gotta make it around this corner before they get there. Okay that I bumped the well. Oh, and now they make the corner? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. My stream drop frames. I think we're still here. Trying to get out of that chicane clean. Earn it act? You're gonna have to explain. What's the earn it act? I haven't been able to follow much stuff this week. This is episode 2? Yep. Another game I should probably stream, because I grew up on this and I barely acknowledge the existence, except it was one of my favorite games of all time. because I played so much of it as a kid that I'm just kind of like, I don't know, just got my fix elsewhere. But I think on my list of retro games I want 100%, this is on here. I feel I earn, oops, I'm doing chat while I'm driving. I feel I earn more on YouTube than your actual job. What kind of question is that? So full disclosure guys, I earn like next to nothing on YouTube. And I haven't like actually printed, or what's, define your definition of printing. Like, what I made in YouTube, I have all of my time in YouTube. In all of my time in YouTube, I have made, you know, good money, but I've earned more at my job in 6 months than I have in my entirety on YouTube. I made more on my one paycheck than I have on YouTube the last 2 years. That includes when I was playing Asphalt. Obviously, when you're working a job, you know, you get paid by the hour, whatever, and it adds up over time. YouTube, it's dependent on the ad rates, donations, sponsors. I make a little bit of extra cash these days, even like not playing Asphalt. My channel makes some alright money. I made a lot more when I was playing Asphalt 8 back when I was in high school. I was actually able to excuse that for a high school job in a way. I was making about as much as you would if you were working a high school part-time job for like 10 hours or something. But I work full-time, 40 plus hours a week in a, you know, office-style job, however you want to interpret that. I mean, I'm an actuary. You can look into that, but where's One Winged Angel? Is it copyright free? Or let me rephrase that. Am I gonna get muted if I play it? Drop me a link in Discord or DM me or something and I will pop it up. I don't think links can be posted on this chat. They'll get zucked. I feel I earn more. It's not about feeling, it's about what you actually see in results. How good was the AMR 2022? I liked it. I think it looks great. Honestly, them getting rid of the pink was great. They should have never had the pink in the first place. I understand it's a BWC thing. Oh, so it's not on YouTube. Not on YouTube, okay. This song. This is like my hype song, except for it's like just in the middle of Rune 11. Hate this thing. This is close enough. I will die on the hill that this is the single most hyped song in the entire franchise. So like, in all the racing games, it's so like out of place, but I think it works just fine. I mean, technically Sonic R is a racing game. It was made by people who designed an F1 game, but then lost the license, so they just put Sonic characters as the cars. Alright, let's see if just listening to Supersonic Racing improved our lap time. Passed this lap by a whole second. It's the music, guys. This outro of the song, where they jump up a key, is so freaking good. Escape from the City is not in the playlist. I could add it though. You know what? When the song ends. You just have to drive from this place. Alright, since we're at the start of the lap, I'll put it in the playlist. Alright, I think it's in the playlist now. Yep, it's there. Playlist is on shuffle though, so you're gonna have to wait for it to pop up randomly. Or I could just click on it. Bouncing off walls. Let's see, there's the Discord. There's the One Winged Angel, so we'll play it at the end of this song. Big speed. Almost a speed now left, but you know, it was in the direction of the corner, so not quite. I'm gonna pause. We're pretty much at the end of this song. Let's open up Discord, guys, and see what's on our hands. It's 4 minutes. Oops. I'll just put it back on. Alright, let's see. Can you guys hear it? I can't hear it at all. Let's see, is there a streamer mode that's turned off, maybe? Why is it so quiet? Wait, this is the Sephiroth song. Oh, okay. I thought this was Sephiroth. Superoth even. Gotcha. I thought One Winged Angel, I forgot entirely that that song existed. I thought that One Winged Angel was like the original version of Soul on Display or something. I completely forgot that it's the Sephiroth theme. I'll let it play. I think you just modern Rickrolled me. Totally fitting for driving the Supra. When Mercedes reveals their car next week. Yeah, I see why there's many versions of this. Is this the version from the original Final Fantasy VII? Like, the PS1 version? Steam version. I have Final Fantasy VII Remake, I just haven't gotten to playing it yet. I've heard it's really good though. I just never played Final Fantasy before. I also have the PS1 version that a friend gave to me like years ago, and I've never played it because it's missing 2 of the discs. Are we gonna lap the AI finally? Also, that one AI is so far ahead or behind, I can't tell. There's the NSX and the Supra. There's the other NSX. Sephiroth. Alright. Well, thank you for that, Sephiroth troll. Alright, back to Ridge Racer. Thanks, NSX, for bumping me. Just trying to go get by. Not die. But yeah, the skylines are way ahead. Especially that one that's like getting towards the final sector. Sephiroth stage Route 11. Didn't they bring the car from Final Fantasy 15 into Forza Horizon 3 or something like that? Or Horizon 4? I can't remember. It's called like the Regalia or something like that. Hey, we already saw this song. YouTube Shuffle's not that good. Oh yeah, speedrun time. I'm actually gonna turn it down a little bit because it's a bit loud. Oh well. We only got 1 lap, so you have to get hyped for the last lap. Regalia and Horizon 3. Yeah, that one. So many odd picks. There was that car from Fallout that was in, I think, Forza 6. And then obviously Forza Horizon 4, and I think Horizon 5, although I can't confirm, but I'm pretty sure the Halo Warthog's in both of those games. I think it was just a mission in Horizon 4, but I think you can actually just buy it straight up in Horizon 5. I gotta play that game at some point. I've just been waiting for it to go on a good sale, and you know, it just kinda hasn't. And, well, maybe I should just straight up just buy it. I have been waiting to play it. I just haven't really gotten to it. How's the Loctite, by the way, so far ahead of everyone else. Like the Pennzoil is not that fast. The Loctite is just another one. I have no idea. I don't understand these JGTC cars sometimes. Like, sunshine. Alright, Route 11 done. This is only race 4, guys, and it's already 11 a.m. We've only done 3 races, and I've been live for an hour and a half. I'm just gonna end it. Well, not end it. The Loctite makes a huge ground. It's now P4 in the championship. Arta NSX is far ahead from the Raybird. Being chillin'. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. But you know what? You guys vibe to this music because it's such a vibe. We're back. This song slaps absolutely hard. It goes so hard. Let's continue. You're only 4 races in, and I feel like I've already done a whole championship. Oh man, 20 laps Laguna Seca. I mean, at least this track's short, but man. Alright, let's put on the soft tire. Not soft, you know what I mean. The mediums, as Paul the rest will call it, the mediums. Yeah, let's just stick with that then. Let's go for something different. We're gonna pit more, but maybe our car drives a bit better. But since we're fast, I give the AI a chance to catch up maybe for 2-stopping. Now, oh man, I forgot the AI are gonna spin out like crazy on this map, aren't they? Why are the AI like so garbage? What happened to my music? What happened? 3 unavailable videos are hidden. Whatever. I'll play this for you, James, since my shuffle messed up. I don't know if this is copyrighted, but whatever. This song slaps. I don't know if my mic synced with the music or not. Mini spin from the NSX. Oh, someone went hard back there. I think it was the Supra. Messed that up big time. He's still stuck there. Oh, it's gonna be a last place race for the Supra. He's still parked there. He is still parked. Oh, someone else spun with him. I think they crashed. Car's a lot snappier now with this softer tires. Thinking maybe it's gonna be a 2-stopper, maybe a 3-stop, but we'll see. Sounds so good. Are you here, James? Because this is for you. This is Ridge Racer 5. Big slide, that's gonna hurt the tires. Are you gonna make it 5 laps? Tires are properly yellow on lap 4. I'd say they make it to lap 6 or 7 maybe. If they can make it to 7, then that's fine, we get 2-stop. Ooh, that's not good. Tires are degrading at a fast rate. It's crazy how much the compounds are that much different, despite the performance difference not being that much. The car's not any easier to drive, really, to be honest. Maybe on like free run with soft tires, this car feels different. With no tire wear, but with tire wear, it drops off fast. You only get prime tire condition for like 5 minutes. I mean, we have enough gap to stop multiple times. The 3-stop I think is fine. I think we're already about to lap somebody on lap 6. I think they've been spinning out too much. corner murders my tires. Someone parked up. Yep, this and or not Loctite. But a dominant race last time is all of a sudden unable to drive. Already lapped him 5 laps in. And there's the Pento. The Skylines are just not good on this race, aren't they? You're nervous, but not for the race. What would it be? Oops, spin out corkscrew. At the end of the corkscrew, that's such an odd place to spin out. Let's see him wipe out at the left-hander. Every time. I don't know how they do that. And he spun around fully. And it looks like the Skyline did it exactly the same. I don't know how they do it. Okay, so we're able to make it 7 laps. Can we make it 10? Could we 1-stop? I was so sure we'd have to 2-stop, maybe even 3, but could we 1-stop maybe? More Ridge Racer. I put a lot of Ridge Racer in this playlist. Best GT game ever. I agree, this is one of my favorites. I mean, I think GT4 is just a tad better, but this also S tier. Grade A. Yeah, I saw Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a track expansion. So, you know what's the thing then? So that means Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is not exactly Deluxe since you have to buy DLC for the Deluxe package. Does that make any sense, guys? Anyway, they are literally doubling the track count. They're adding 48 DLC tracks across 2 years. So that's kind of weird. I feel like Nintendo's the type of company to just make Mario Kart 9, add those 48 tracks, but it looks exactly the same as Mario Kart 8, but I guess, you know, gotta milk money from an old property, right? Why develop a new game? Just make tracks for the old one. They've been running the same platform, Mario Kart, for 8 years now, and it'll be 10 years by the time that DLC is complete, pretty much. You're nervous for your memories. Why so? See if we can make 10 laps. I don't know. Our tire's turning orange. Orange has dropped. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, it's gonna be painful in lap 9 and 10, and the reason we're driving mediums anyways for the grip, so let's get our grip, shall we? So they can last 8 laps. That just means I can get insurance for, you know, by the stints. Well, for now, but then later on, fine. Let's just bet. Mario Kart Infinite. Can I finish this text before I go out? Alright. Fresh tires. Old years. You call yourself old? I mean, I don't know. I feel old compared to a lot of people in chat. And the gaming space and social media, and I'm only 21. I understand some of you guys are much older than that, but you know, unless you have a family history of dementia, well, you write stuff down, take photos, lots of photos. You can always come back to them. Already tired of doing one lap into these sins. Push this tires harder than we should. Actually nailed that corner. Yeah, of course. Two laps and the tire's starting to turn lime green. That's the new fastest lap. There we go. Tires do make a difference. Fresh tires. Only at half distance. Yikes. What's next? Oh yeah, for some reason I put Soul Surfer in there. Gran Turismo 4. I think it has vocals too for some reason that are uncopyrighted. What's up? I have seen that Supra just spun a lot too. That's the second time at least that I've lapped a 10-0. I believe the first time I've lapped the Supra. This be bad. Hey, the other Supra's keeping up. In fact, actually, I'd say he gained on me. He's going faster. But you know, gotta have that high-end talent. A bit of a oversteer on exit. Now this guy, I wonder if he will spin. Let's just take a step back, save for tires for 2 corners. And then I'm surprised. Another full spin, and he gets confused, he bumps into the wall. Meanwhile, that Supra behind just had a big spin, if you guys caught that. There's a cone here. I just started a little orange. Go completely ham. I can do one more lap. So my times are not that good now. It looks like they're only in their prime for about 3 laps anyway. Oh, GT3 son, look at that. We picked. Tires in easy condition. They're not good for that long. This is just the medium tires. Alright, let's see if we can get past the slacker. Slipstream here. Oh, thanks Skyline for breaking way too early. Pretty well that. He just does a full 180. Here's my lap and then this one. Wow. Okay, save the tires. Try another qualifying round. Okay, let's go. And then he pits, of course. Get out of my way. Ah, good, already passed it. That was already a 116 lap with that bump. And slowing down. Not as good because I have to pass cars. Crazy is I have not lapped the NSXs. Those are driving at a normal pace. Not spinning out. Now they're paying just a team. What are you doing, Supra? You're spinning on the left side? It is the new fastest lap. Just slapped the rate brake. So you can lap the parts up. All things considered, this is pretty good race, even with the tire choice. Go again. I just selected this place so I go for everything. I thought the place was only 2 hours long. We started it not that long ago. Don't spin an hour at 10:06. Give you a little bump. Ah, it's only 114. Never ruined my life. Although I don't think it was going to be a 13.4. I think I've already burnt out my tires for that. Forget it. We're on the final lap. Now it looks like I finally got some clear air, but my tires are not in good shape anymore. It's a shame. Oh well. Mediums are such a weird tire to figure out. Like I swear Super Slicks are like the only tire that you can actually like have some good play around with. Super Slicks are still good in yellow. Mediums drop off hard in yellow. Like you only use a lower compound for qualifying and then use the Super Slicks for the race. Alright. I wish like plays could play, you know, unique songs that we haven't cycled through yet, like Spotify does it. One more lap on the Penzo just for Duncan. Boom. Okay. 4 laps. That is bonkers. But that's just what it would be. 26 minutes in. Alright, how are the standings now? NSX is ahead by 1 point over the Supra. The Ray Brig is still behind the Loctite. And the Penzo's just in eternal pain. Alright, I'm gonna respond to some text messages, get some, maybe another replay shot, maybe a stream thumbnail shot or something. That's good for maybe a stream thumbnail. Nice stuff going on here. Alright. Let's just save the game because mid-race, but I think I'm gonna do one more race. And then, end the stream. So it looks like my Chicago plans are not gonna happen tonight. So, I think, depends how I'm feeling. I think we'll maybe then finish the championship tonight. To the last 4 races, which is another 2 hours, by the way. Oh man. Okay, trial mount. You know, let's stick with our medium tires and just roll with it. You know, with 2 stops, that's fine. Again, why is it cycling so much? Alright, that's fine. I feel like there's only 25 songs on this playlist, so I think I'm gonna have to change it to the Ratchet and Clank Spyro playlist. Which is not really racing music, but it's also really good stuff. It's just more for platforming. This is the best song, fortunately. So like 90s, even though that game came out in 2000. This is like the death of the 90s, this game. Yeah, NSX just go wide. You're flying, by the way. Absolutely flying. Each game. This race is actually going to go a bit faster than we're doing a second because this lap's a bit shorter. We're doing like a 120. That was a good drift. Challenge. Classic Sega rock music. Tires are already yellow on lap 2. Yeah, 118. We're running like 115, 16 maybe in a second. That lap wasn't like really good. Trying to stop this one, I'm gonna pit lap 5. or slime. I feel like this is on roller coaster right here, wherever else in this track. For the people that are still here, I forgot to mention, so McLaren and Lego are doing a Lego Technic F1 car. Now, would you guys be interested if I did a stream where we build the 1400 piece F1 Lego car? Because the Lego Technic, it is like 2 feet long. It'll probably take me a long time, but I think we could do like a Twitch stream or something of it. Hell yes. Yeah. I can afford it. It's actually not that expensive considering the Legos are in general pricing, so I could afford it, and I think it'd be a fun stream. It's just chill out, build it, listen to music, maybe drink spicy water if that's a good idea. Alright, let's switch it to the other playlist because everything's like cycling over. Because I didn't plan for anything more than 2 hours. Let's put on the other one. Let's put on the platformer playlist. Yeah. Well, I have the bot that posts the videos. It is also linked to Twitch, so if I go live on Twitch, and obviously I'll announce stuff, you know, from doing this. I don't think the Lego set comes out until March 1st, so that's probably going to be something next month anyway. So, just so you guys do know, I am absolutely interested in buying that, and I think doing a build stream would be awesome. Big jump. I forgot to pit. I completely forgot I was pitting that dot. I'm about to pay the price. Like Cooper, which one's the best? I think 2 is my favorite. I always rented those games. I never actually bought it. But I think 2 was the one I grew up on. I would rent all the time. I was more on Team Ratchet and Clank for yeah, but actually I didn't really play the Ratchet and Clank series until last year. I was always on Team Spyro. But they never had any games like until Reignited really. All their PS2 are games were mediocre. Let me find the pit lane. My tire's about to die. That is a nearly red tire. Front rights. I also really like Crash Bandicoot, but similar to Spyro, he had a weird period in the 2000s, and now he seems to be back. Owned by Microsoft now. My front right's already not dark blue anymore, it's now turning green. 20 seconds into the stint. Flash do back then. Big slide, my tires are not gonna like that. I liked that lap. Oh no, you chicane? Oh, just barely made it out of there. I had to take a weird line for the 16th one. One more lap in, maybe, with these tires. That was also pretty good. Let's see if the tires make it to the end. Downforce. Nice. 1:15.9. Sweet. Alright, let's bring it home for this. This is my in lap, so we can drive a bit slower. I'm gonna drive this reckless. Tires is dying. Just remember to pit this time. That means we'll have 4 laps of fresh tires. Really 3 laps. That's all we needed last time. That's all those tires really last anyway. Alright, last stint. Easy on these tires. Plenty of heads, I don't have to worry about driving slow. Trying to protect that front right, really. That corner was not good for my front right. Trying not to, carry too much speed, but not bog down completely because they're not that far behind me. And I want to absolutely go flying in these last laps. That's the beauty of racing with tire wear. Tires that also fall off a cliff really fast. How much do you protect the tires? Or if I just drove at full pace, my lap times would be slower, but my average lap time would be faster. I don't care. We're going to clean sweep this championship. You don't have to run soft tires, I feel like. Anyway, now we're on the exit, let's get going. Oh no, I bonked the wall. That really mattered. What's up, Desiree? You're catching again, like the tail end of the stream. We're just trying to hot lap, really, while vibing to some jams, because this championship's absolutely slugging. But I think we could finish this weekend, maybe. That was a bad setup for the next lap, too. Cars are already yellow. Oh, messy start. I was better in that second stint. Championship going well. Yep. We're so far 100% win rate. And nothing crazy, because I over-upgraded this car. I should have bought the Stage 2 turbo to make it a bit closer, but, oh well, I'm not going to go back in time to change that decision. That just means the time will go faster. So this championship is kind of like a slug. Alright, we got one more lap that we can try to go really fast. See if I can get like a low 15 or maybe even a 14, doubt it though. My fastest lap is really good. That's good speed. That was finally a good corner. Rocks. Not as fast as I would like, but we can roll with it. Okay. go. I wasn't keeping track of the splits. It's not like GT Sport where you can do your optimal splits. Yep. Some songs just make me like go all out. This is just spiral music. Alright. I don't know how I felt about that lap. It didn't feel like a sub 16. Let's see. 13, 15. Yep. 16-1. I called it. Alright. I'm turning off the music because I think that's going to be the last race of the stream because it's 12 o'clock. Here, I'm hungry. I need to get some lunch. And, you know, we got about 2 hours of driving still, so that's just too much for me. Interestingly, the AI did not stop on that race. I would have thought they would. But you know, it is what it is. Now, it's still 27 to 26. The Denso Supra and the Arda NSX. I don't know why the Arda is so much better than the Ray Brig, but you know, whatever. Same thing, why is the Loctite so much better than the Pennzoil? There's gotta be a reason. I thought those cars were supposed to be identical on paper. But whatever. Alright. I think, save game. That was a good race. How long did that take? I felt like that was a pretty short race. Yeah, only 20 minutes. Not that bad. Anyway. I think it's gonna be it from me for today, so I might come back tonight. Again, depends on if I go out or not. I want to go out today, but you know, with COVID and people being available and all that jazz, you never know. So let's pause the timer. Come on. There we go. And, yeah, I think that's going to be it from me today. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll get some good progress done. I thought this would drag, but we made it go by faster with the music and all that jazz. So, that being said, thank you guys all for watching. I will see you guys at a later time. Maybe next week, maybe tonight. I don't know. And, bye-bye.